Hi students, welcome to the another session of our 7th class science, that is reflection of light part 5 that we are going to discuss today. Till yesterday we were talking about laws of reflection. Under laws of reflection we were talking about the first one that already we have discussed in last previous sessions, that is angular is equal to angular. In yesterday's discussion we were talking about incident ray, normal and the reflected ray are going to they will lie in the same plane. Okay, this is what is our conclusion from the last sessions, and we were talking about why there is a necessity of keeping the mirror strip parallel in the periscope periscope, and what happens if they are not keeping parallel and if the two mirror strips are kept in the with some angle, what are the problems we are going to face. That is, the reflected ray from the mirror strip 1 may not be going to fall on the mirror strip 2. If the reflected ray is going to fall on the mirror strip 2, the reflected ray from that mirror strip 2 may not be coming out from the window 2. Okay, these are the two problems that we are going to face if the mirror strips are not parallel. This is what is our conclusion that we made the last session. Now we will see how the images are going to form. Okay, how do we get an image of the mirror? The next segment is in page number 87. We have a question. That is, how do we get an image? An image in a mirror. How do we get an image in a mirror? Let's watch a small reading and understanding session. Then afterwards we'll discuss. See, would you have seen your image in the mirror any time? Of course we do. We regularly see our image in the mirror. Do you know that how it is formed? Do you know that how it is formed? During the daytime, how it is going to form that image? How we are going to see our image in the mirror? Do you know that how it is formed? Let's see. During the daytime, the light rays fall on you, gets reflected, and the number of reflected rays from you that falls on the mirror also get reflected back. These reflected rays reaches our eye and makes you to see your image. Okay, thus the image in the mirror is due to the reflection of light from the mirror. Okay, what is going to happen is just a glance, a rough sketch I want to draw. See, assume this is a mirror. Take it as a mirror, and I myself am standing in front of the mirror. Suppose you are standing in front of the mirror. Okay, many light rays are going out to due to the various sunlight or something. Many light rays are going to fall on you. Many light rays are going to fall on you. After they fall on you, after they are hitting some rays are going to be reflected. Some rays are going to be reflected. After this, they are going to be reflected and they are going to hit the mirror. Okay, and they are going to hit the mirror due to the reflection at the mirror. They will be bouncing back, and that bounced back ray, that is reflected ray from the mirror. See, sun rays are coming on us and going to reflect, and the reflected rays. Among many reflected rays, few reflected rays are going towards the mirror, and after that they are going to hit the mirror and they will reflect back again. This reflected ray is acting like an incident ray for this mirror. This reflected ray goes and hits the mirror. Then after again it gets reflected. Due to this reflection, and as the reflected ray is going to reach me from the various parts of our body. Okay, it is going to hit this place. Okay, reflecting, it is going to come here. Due to various parts of our body, the image of us. Okay, the image of us. The image of us is going to form in the mirror. This is our object. Actually, original object that we call, that is ourself. And this is an image that is going to form inside the mirror. Fine. That is due to the here also the reflection phenomena is working in order to get the image of us. Okay, many rays coming and from the sun ray are coming and hitting us, and due to the reflection they are hitting that mirror and they get reflected back. If the reflected ray is going to reach us, we are going to get the image of that, we are going to see ourselves as the image in the mirror. Okay, this phenomena is going to work to form the image inside the mirror. That's what is been given in this that one. See, during the daytime the light which falls on you gets reflected, and the number of reflected rays from you that falls on the mirror also get reflected back. See, during the daytime many rays are going to, the light during the daytime, light which on fall, light it is going to come, that will be reflected. Okay, this reflect, and the number of reflected rays from you, the reflected rays which are there from you and from you that falls on the mirror. Okay, the number of reflected rays from you that falls on the mirror, after they are going to fall on the mirror, they also get reflected back. Okay, they are also reflected. These reflected rays, if they also reflected back after falling on the mirror, they also reflected back. And if that reflected ray is going to reach our eye, if the reflected ray is going to reach our eye, that is, if the reflected ray of yours, if the reflected rays reach your eye and make you to see your image, that reflected ray whenever it is reaching to our eye, that makes to see our image in the mirror. That is a phenomena of forming the reflection, phenomena of forming the images in the mirror. Okay, we will go to the next case. See the figure number 9 here. See the figure number 9 and observe the lines. Okay, that explains how the image of the candle is formed in the mirror and how you are able to see the image of the candle in the mirror. Okay, now let's see this in figure number 9. I want to draw you. See, this is the same figure I am going to try to draw so that you get some idea. not good at drawing that. Just I want to make you to understand some simple figure. See here. Actually, this is the original object. This is a mirror, and this is the image of the candle, and this is the candle object. This is the original object, and this is our ourself that we are observing this candle. Okay. Actually, what happens? The rays which are coming from the candle. Try to understand. The rays which are coming from the candle are going to be diverted towards the mirror. This is acting like incident ray, and the light rays which are coming from the mirror, that is incidents on the incidents on the, this is acting like incident ray. The incidents are the hits on the mirror. After that, they gets reflected. It gets reflected, and this is the reflected ray from the top of the candle. Incident ray is coming and hitting on the, actually phenomena is like this. What happens is the incident ray is coming from the top, is going to hit the mirror, and after hitting this mirror, it gets reflected and it is going to reach to my eye. Okay, the incident ray which is from the bottom of the candle is also going to hit the mirror and it gets reflected, and we are able to observe the candle's image in the mirror treating. We are able to see, due to the reflection, we are able to see the candle image in the mirror, treating that, our eye or our brain treats that the rays are coming from the image. Our brain thinks that this incident rays which are coming and hitting and reflecting and reaching to our eye, our brain thinks that the rays are coming directly. The rays are directly coming from the image which is being inside the mirror. Okay, and our brain feels that these rays are coming directly from the image which is being inside the mirror, and our eye feels that some object like candle is present the other side of the mirror. The other side of the mirror, our brain feels, our eye feels that the candle is present at the other side of the mirror, treating that the rays which are coming directly from the image and reaching to our eye. But actually what is happening? The rays from the original object candle are coming and hitting to this mirror, and they get reflected, and that reflected ray is reaching to our eye. But our brain thinks that the rays are directly coming from the image and treats one candle is present at the other side of the mirror. Like this, due to the reflection. See, due to the reflection, actually due to the phenomenon of reflection, only we are able to see the candle. We are able to see the candle, and the images are going to form. Of course, you have a very good, this is the short explanation as per your standard, 7th class standard. You have a very good explanation in coming up classes how the images are going to form due to the reflection. Just you think that the rays which are going to come, the rays which are going to be emitted from the candle gets reflected and reaching to our eye. Okay, that's why the image is going to form. The images we are able to see, image of candle we are able to see, treats that. And actually that is a phenomena, but our eye treats that the reflected rays are directly coming from this candle image, and this image of the candle is treated as the object which is being placed at the other side of the candle, but actually it is the image of the candle. Okay, like this, due to the reflection, the image of the candle is formed in the mirror. Simple. The phenomenon of reflection makes to form the image of a certain object which is placed in front of a mirror. If I stand, my image is going to be seen in the mirror because of the reflection. If a pen is kept, pen's image is going to form inside the mirror due to reflection. Okay. In more detail, you will be learning in 8th class and 10th class. You have a very good explanation about this. Simple. Why the image is going to form when we stand in front of a mirror? Due to reflection. Many reflected rays are light rays are going to fall on me they get reflected, they are going to hit the mirror. After that hitting the mirror again reflected, and if I reaching to my eye, my image is going to form inside the mirror. That's what I am going to see in the mirror. Simple. The phenomena of reflection is helping to form the images. Now one more thing we have is, can you see the object in the mirror through the though the object is not seen by you. Though the object is not seen by you, can we see the object in front of you in the mirror? Yes, we can see. Suppose if anything object is beyond me, if I keep a mirror like this, suppose if it is anything is beyond me, somewhere this side, if I keep the object here, even though I am not able to see my eye directly, that image I have a tree backside behind of me. If it is a mirror, the rays from the tree will come and hit the mirror, and they get reflected and reaching my eye. Due to the reflection, I will able to see the image of the tree which is behind me in the mirror. That means what we can conclude is, even though we are not seeing the objects directly, we can able to see their images due to the phenomena of reflection. That is, the phenomena of reflection is playing a key role in our daily life. Okay, suppose I have an obstacle. I have a big wall is there of my more than my height. Suppose I want to see this. Assume this area more than my height. I have a wall. I want to see what is the other side of the wall. Suppose if I catch a mirror like this, okay, keeping on the wall, just above the wall, I can see what are the objects which are there. If I keep this just above the wall, and I can see that what is there other side of the mirror, so other side of the wall. Simple. I have a wall here. Okay, I am standing here. Just if I keep the mirror at this point on the wall, if any object is present, a candle or any object is present here, the incident ray will come and it hits and reflects. If they hit and reflects, due to the reflection, I am able to see the image of this candle in the mirror. Okay, it shows that even though can you see the image in the mirror though object is not seen by you? Yes, we can see the image of the object which is not seen by us if it is placed in the proper place. Okay, take a mirror and an object and try it. Let's see. Keep beyond me and try it. See, think one example. Think and segment is there. All of you are sitting in your classroom. Where and how would you place a mirror to see the tree which is outside the class? Okay, can all of you see the tree at a time? If not, what will you do so that each one of you can see the tree without changing your seat? Okay, we have to arrange in a proper place where all incident rays are going to come and hitting the mirror, and it gets reflected such that the reflected rays are going to reach to every person. Like that you have to arrange a mirror. Okay, now next concept we are going to talk about lateral inversion. Under lateral inversion segment, do you have one? Is there any difference between you and your image? Suppose if I stand in front of a mirror, or if you stand in front of a mirror, if I raise my right hand, in the image in the mirror raises its left hand. Okay, if I raise my left hand, the image inside the mirror raises its right hand. Okay, stand in front of a mirror as shown in the figure number 11 and observe on which side of you does the pocket of your shirt appears when it look into the mirror. Suppose at the left side the pocket will be, if I stand just beside of the, assume there is a mirror here, and if I am standing, see the figure number 11, that is the boys, actually according to the boy the pocket is at the left side, but according to his image the pocket is on the right side. Okay, and raise your right hand in front of the mirror as shown in the figure number 12. Which hand of your image is appears to raise? If I raise the right hand up, which side of the image, which hand of the image is going to rise? Okay. To make your image to comb, okay, to make your image to comb air with the right hand, what will you have to do? Suppose in order to make your image to comb with the right hand, your image should comb with the right hand. So with which hand you have to comb? I have to comb with the left hand. If I comb with the left hand, my image will comb with the right hand. Comb with the right hand. Okay. What do you observe? Observation suggest in a mirror, right of an object appears dash is been given. Okay. In mirror, right of an object appears as left. Okay. In a mirror, right of an object appears left and left of an object appears right. Okay. Left and right. Lateral inversion is nothing but appearing or interchanging left and right of between the image and an object is considered as lateral inversion. Lateral inversion is right hand looks as left hand and left hand looks as right hand. That phenomena is called lateral inversion. The lateral, that is left side of the object looks as right side of the image, left side of the right side of the object looks as left side of the object looks like right side in the image. That phenomena is called as lateral inversion. Okay. Note that only sides are interchanged in the lateral inversion. Note that only sides are interchanged. Sides are interchanged in the lateral inversion. Sorry. Understood? Lateral inversion is nothing but appearing left as right, right as left. This is called as lateral inversion. Why this lateral inversion will take place? Again, you have in 8th class. You just understand what is lateral inversion is. Why that is going to take place, you have a very good explanation in 8th class that you can come to know when you come to 8th class. Keep in mind that there is a lateral inversion. If left looks like right, right looks like left in the mirror, that phenomena is called as lateral inversion. That's it. Okay. Now let us take a drawing sheet and cut it into a few pieces. And what you do after write an English alphabets in the capital on each piece of the drawing sheet. Observe the image of the letters formed. Okay. After cutting, you write in the capital letters. If I write DAM, dam, and in the mirror, how it is going to look like? The first image, it is going to be looking like this. It will look like this. Inversion. That's when we looked inwards. Which of the letters appear same as the original objects? Which are the letters appearing as the same original objects? M is looking like M, A is looking like A. Actually, they are flipped. They are flipped actually. Suppose if it is red color, red line, and this is blue line, here the red line will be appearing here, blue line will be appearing here. But in the mirror, the letters will be of same, looking of same type. M is looking up M, A is also looking as A. Okay. Actually, they are inverted. They are not the same. They are inverted. Now, which of them appears inverted? D. Why? Because the lateral inversion. Just now, why this D is appearing as reverted? Because the lateral inversion. Okay. Repeat the activity with Telugu, Hindi, Urdu letters, and also with the numbers. Okay. You can repeat the activity and then try to answer the above questions. Which are the looking same and which letters are looking reversed, which numbers are looking same and which numbers are looking inverted. That you are. Can you spell your name as it appears in the mirror? Okay. So write your name. Suppose you write your name. Any name, you can write my name. And how it is going to appear in the mirror, that I want to write. Okay. A as A flipped, V I H as H. Okay. The same name, it's going to be appeared like this. This you have to spell. like this you have to write. Okay, spell your name here in the first line and it appears in the mirror. How it is appearing, you write your name, and how it is appearing in that mirror you write. Okay, now think, a small observation is there. Think, on front of the ambulance, why the words of ambulance are written in this form. Okay, ambulance are written in this form. ambulance. Ambulance. On the ambulance, in front of the ambulance, it is being written in this form. Why? Because suppose ambulance is coming. Sorry. Okay, why it is being given in this ambulance is written in this form? Because in the reverse form, because if any lorry there is for a lorry or a vehicle, there will be a side view mirror here. If a driver is seeing that ambulance is written on the in front of, assume this is the ambulance which is written in front of that, and this is a lorry. I am driving a car or any vehicle where I have a rear view mirror which I can see. Rear view mirror. There is a mirror here beside the driver where you can see what are the backside vehicles. If the person is able to see the image in the mirror, this ambulance look like in the straight form in that rear view mirror. Try to write this in the notebook. And keep it like this, and keep a mirror and see whether it is looking like ambulance or not, and so that you can get an idea. Okay. See, that is this inverted form, lateral inverted form of the letters on the ambulance when they are observed from the rear view mirror of any vehicle, okay, to which the ambulance is getting overtaking that vehicle. The driver can able to see the right form, ambulance, right form of the right formation of the English letters in the mirror, so that he can give the side, or he can move away aside to let that ambulance move forward. Okay, that's why the letters ambulance are being written in the reverse form. Okay, try to write and locate. This is what about formation of images and lateral inversions, how that look like. Try to write your name and try to get inverted, and try to write ambulance which is being written like this on the paper, and keep it back of you and keep a mirror in front of you and see how that is going to work, how that ambulance is being appearing in a right form in the mirror. That will help the driver of driving the car or vehicle can able to see the ambulance in the right form, how it is going to happen. Okay, that's what is a small session of images. That is, images are going to form due to reflection. That is a conclusion. Okay, all rays are going to fall on me. The reflected rays are going to reach the mirror. Again reflects. Again, if the reflected rays are going to reach my eye, I am able to see the image of me in the mirror. Fine. That also due to the reflection itself. Formation of the images in the mirror is also due to the phenomena of reflection. Okay, I hope you understood this session. A small and important session. Left as appearing right and right as appearing left is called as lateral inversion. Fine. I hope you understood this session. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. We'll see some more discussion about this formation of images and all, how they are going to work in detail. Some properties of the images formed in the next session. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.